Picture this. It's 3 a.m. and you're jolted awake by a pain so intense it feels like someone is twisting a knife in your calf muscle. You're gasping, grabbing your leg, trying desperately to make it stop. Sound familiar? If you're nodding your head right now, then what I'm about to share could be the answer you've been desperately searching for. I'm Barbara O'Neill, and in this video I'm going to reveal 6 simple foods that can end your leg cramp nightmare forever. And the first one is probably sitting in your kitchen right now. Listen carefully. Those excruciating leg cramps that wake you up at night, that make you afraid to exercise, that have you limping around your home, they are not a normal part of aging. They are your body's emergency signal that something critical is missing from your nutrition. When a muscle cramps, it's like a car running out of fuel on the highway. Your muscle cells are literally starving for specific nutrients, and when they don't get them, they go into survival mode, contracting and refusing to let go. But here's the amazing news. When you give your body the right foods, these cramps can disappear completely. I've seen it happen thousands of times. Seniors who haven't slept through the night in years suddenly sleeping peacefully. People who gave up walking because of cramps now taking daily strolls with their grandchildren. And it all starts with understanding that food is your most powerful medicine. Food number 1, dark leafy greens. Now, I want to tell you about something that most people completely overlook, yet it's one of nature's most powerful muscle strengtheners. I'm talking about dark leafy greens, spinach, kale, Swiss chard, and collard greens. These humble vegetables contain a mineral that's absolutely critical for your leg health, yet 80% of seniors are severely deficient in it. That mineral is magnesium, and here's why it's so crucial. While potassium tells your muscles when to contract, magnesium is what tells them to relax and let go. Without enough magnesium, your muscles become like clenched fists that refuse to open. This is why so many people take potassium supplements but still suffer from cramps. They're missing the other half of the equation. Let me share something that will amaze you. 1 cup of cooked spinach contains 157 milligrams of magnesium. That's nearly half of what your body needs daily. But here's what makes leafy greens truly special. They contain magnesium in its most bioavailable form, meaning your body can actually absorb and use it effectively. I've had seniors come to me who were taking expensive magnesium supplements with little improvement. But when they started eating dark leafy greens daily, their leg cramps disappeared within weeks. Why? Because natural magnesium from plants comes with cofactors, other nutrients that help your body absorb and utilize it properly. But magnesium does something else remarkable for your legs. It helps improve blood circulation by relaxing the smooth muscles in your blood vessels. Better circulation means more oxygen and nutrients reaching your leg muscles, making them stronger and less prone to cramping. Here's a secret most people don't know. Cooking leafy greens actually increases the amount of magnesium your body can absorb. When you lightly steam or saute spinach or kale, you break down the cell walls, making the minerals more available to your digestive system. I recommend having at least 1 cup of cooked leafy greens daily. You can add spinach to omelettes, blend kale into smoothies, or simply saute Swiss chard with garlic as a side dish. The key is to eat them regularly. Your muscles need that consistent supply of magnesium to stay healthy and relaxed. Food number 2, bananas. Now let me introduce you to the first food that's going to transform your leg health, the humble banana. I know what you're thinking. Barbara, everyone knows bananas have potassium. But let me tell you something most people don't understand about this incredible fruit. A single medium banana contains 422 milligrams of potassium. That's more than many prescription potassium supplements. But here's what makes bananas truly special for your legs. They don't just contain potassium, they contain it in the perfect natural form that your body can actually absorb and use. You see, potassium is like the conductor of your muscle orchestra. It sends electrical signals that tell your muscles when to contract and, most importantly, when to relax. When you're potassium deficient, which most seniors are, your muscles literally forget how to let go, leading to those painful, persistent cramps. Here's something that might shock you. Synthetic potassium pills are often poorly absorbed by your body, but the potassium in bananas comes wrapped in a perfect package of fiber, natural sugars, and other minerals that help your body absorb and utilize every bit of it. When you eat a banana, you're also getting vitamin B6, which helps your body convert food into energy for your muscles, and magnesium, which works hand in hand with potassium to prevent cramping. It's like nature designed the perfect anti-cramp formula and wrapped it in a convenient yellow package. The best time to eat bananas for leg cramp prevention is about 30 minutes before bedtime. This gives your body time to absorb the potassium and have it available when those nighttime cramps typically strike. I recommend eating one medium banana daily, but here's a secret. Slightly green bananas contain even more potassium than fully ripe ones. You can also slice bananas into your morning oatmeal, blend them into smoothies, or even freeze them for a healthy evening snack. The key is consistency. Your muscles need that steady supply of natural potassium to stay healthy and cramp-free. Food number 3, sweet potatoes. Now let me introduce you to a food that's not only delicious but contains a unique combination of nutrients that can literally rebuild the strength in your aging leg muscles. I'm talking about sweet potatoes, and what they can do for your legs will absolutely astound you. Sweet potatoes are what I call a complete muscle food because they contain not just 1 or 2 nutrients your legs need, but a perfect symphony of muscle-supporting compounds. Let me explain why this humble orange vegetable is so powerful. First, sweet potatoes are loaded with potassium, even more than bananas in many cases. A medium sweet potato contains about 542 milligrams of potassium. But they also contain something bananas don't have in significant amounts: complex carbohydrates that provide sustained energy to your muscle cells. Here's something crucial that most people don't understand. Weak cramping muscles are often energy-starved muscles. As we age, our muscles become less efficient at storing and using energy. This is why you might feel like your legs are heavy or tired even when you haven't been particularly active. Sweet potatoes provide the perfect type of fuel for your muscles, complex carbohydrates that release energy slowly and steadily. Unlike simple sugars that cause energy spikes and crashes, the carbohydrates in sweet potatoes give your leg muscles a steady supply of fuel throughout the day. But here's where sweet potatoes become truly remarkable. They're also rich in beta-carotene, which your body converts to vitamin A. This vitamin is essential for muscle protein synthesis, the process by which your body builds and repairs muscle tissue. Without adequate vitamin A, your muscles literally cannot rebuild themselves properly. Sweet potatoes contain powerful anti-inflammatory compounds that can help reduce the chronic inflammation that often affects aging muscles. When your muscles are inflamed, they become weak, painful, and prone to cramping. The natural anti-inflammatory compounds in sweet potatoes help calm this inflammation, allowing your muscles to function optimally. I've seen seniors who incorporated sweet potatoes into their daily diet report not just fewer leg cramps, but actual improvements in muscle strength and endurance. They suddenly found they could walk longer distances, climb stairs more easily, and felt more stable on their feet. The best way to prepare sweet potatoes for leg health is to bake them with the skin on. The skin contains additional fiber and nutrients that support overall muscle health. I recommend eating 1 medium-baked sweet potato daily, either as a side dish with lunch or dinner. You can also slice them and roast them as healthy fries, mash them as a substitute for regular potatoes, or even add them to soups and stews. The natural sweetness makes them satisfying and delicious, while their nutrient profile makes them one of the most powerful foods you can eat for leg health. Food number 4, nuts and seeds. Now I want to share with you one of nature's most concentrated sources of muscle healing nutrients, yet most seniors barely eat any of them. I'm talking about nuts and seeds. These tiny powerhouses contain a mineral that's absolutely essential for leg strength, and most people have never even heard of it. That mineral is manganese, and here's why it's so critical for your legs. Manganese is what your body uses to build strong connective tissue, the tendons and ligaments that hold your muscles together and support your joints. Without adequate manganese, your leg muscles become weak and unstable, no matter how much protein you eat or how many exercises you do. But nuts and seeds don't just contain manganese. They're loaded with magnesium, healthy fats that reduce inflammation, and protein that your muscles need to repair and rebuild themselves. A handful of almonds contains more magnesium than many supplements, plus it comes wrapped in the perfect package of other nutrients that help your body absorb and use it. Here's something that might shock you. Chronic low-grade inflammation is one of the main reasons why seniors develop weak, cramping muscles. This inflammation is often caused by eating too many processed foods and not enough anti-inflammatory nutrients. Nuts and seeds are nature's anti-inflammatory medicine. The healthy fats in walnuts, almonds, pumpkin seeds, and sunflower seeds contain compounds that actively reduce inflammation in your muscle tissue. When I have seniors add just a small handful of mixed nuts to their daily diet, they often report feeling less muscle soreness and stiffness within just a few weeks. But here's what makes nuts and seeds truly special for leg health. They contain vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that protects your muscle cells from damage during exercise and daily activities. As we age, our muscles become more susceptible to oxidative stress, which weakens them over time. Vitamin E acts like a protective shield for your muscle cells. Not all nuts and seeds are created equal when it comes to leg health. Here are my top recommendations. Almonds for their high magnesium content, walnuts for their anti-inflammatory omega-3 fatty acids, pumpkin seeds for their exceptional manganese levels, and sunflower seeds for their vitamin E content. I recommend eating about 1 ounce daily. That's roughly 23 almonds, 14 walnut halves, or 2 tablespoons of seeds. The key is variety. Try to rotate between different nuts and seeds throughout the week to get the full spectrum of muscle-supporting nutrients. Here's an important tip. Buy raw, unsalted nuts and seeds whenever possible. The added salt in processed nuts can actually contribute to muscle cramping by disrupting your body's mineral balance. And avoid nuts that have been roasted in unhealthy oils. These can increase inflammation rather than reduce it. Food number 5, fatty fish. Now let me tell you about a food that contains one of the most powerful anti-inflammatory compounds known to science, plus a form of protein that's perfectly designed for rebuilding aging muscle tissue. I'm talking about fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, sardines, and herring. These fish contain omega-3 fatty acids, specifically EPA and DHA, that have been scientifically proven to reduce muscle inflammation, improve muscle protein synthesis, and even help prevent age-related muscle loss. But here's what most people don't realize. The omega-3s in fish are far more powerful than any supplement you can buy. When you eat fatty fish, you're getting omega-3s in their natural form, along with high-quality protein that contains all the essential amino acids your muscles need to repair and rebuild themselves. It's like giving your leg muscles the perfect construction materials to become stronger and more resilient. Fatty fish does something else remarkable for your legs. It dramatically improves your circulation. The omega-3 fatty acids help make your blood less sticky and improve the flexibility of your blood vessel walls. This means more oxygen and nutrients can reach your leg muscles, while waste products that contribute to cramping are more efficiently removed. I've had seniors tell me that after eating fatty fish twice a week for just a month, they noticed their legs felt warmer, less heavy, and more energetic. Some even reported that the purple mottled appearance of their lower legs improved as their circulation got better. But there's another compound in fatty fish that's crucial for leg health, vitamin D. Many fatty fish are excellent sources of this vitamin, which is essential for muscle function. Vitamin D deficiency is incredibly common in seniors and can cause muscle weakness, bone pain, and increased risk of falls. Not all proteins are equal when it comes to building muscle, especially as we age. Our bodies become less efficient at using protein, so we need higher quality protein to maintain muscle mass. The protein in fatty fish is considered the gold standard because it contains all 9 essential amino acids in the perfect ratios your body needs. But here's what makes fish protein truly special for seniors. It's easily digestible. Unlike tough cuts of meat that can be hard for aging digestive systems to break down, fish protein is gentle on your stomach while still providing maximum muscle building benefits. A 3.5 ounce serving of salmon provides about 25 grams of high quality protein. That's nearly half of what most seniors need daily. Plus, you're getting all those powerful omega-3s and other nutrients that work together to strengthen your legs from the inside out. When selecting fatty fish, wild caught is always better than farm raised when possible. Wild fish tend to have higher omega-3 levels and fewer contaminants. Good options include wild salmon, sardines, mackerel, and herring. The best cooking methods preserve the delicate omega-3 fatty acids. I recommend baking, grilling, or poaching rather than frying. A simple preparation with lemon, herbs, and olive oil not only tastes delicious, but also helps your body absorb the fat-soluble vitamins in the fish. Aim to eat fatty fish at least twice a week. If you're not used to eating fish, start with milder options like salmon or trout, then gradually work your way up to more flavorful fish like sardines or mackerel. Food number 6, natural sea salt. Now I want to share with you the most misunderstood food for leg health, one that's been demonized by modern medicine, yet your muscles absolutely cannot function without it. I'm talking about natural, unprocessed sea salt. And what I'm about to tell you might completely change how you think about this essential mineral. You see, your muscles are like tiny electrical circuits. Every time they contract and relax, they're sending electrical signals through a delicate balance of minerals. Sodium is the master conductor of these electrical impulses, and without adequate sodium, your muscles simply cannot function properly. This is why so many seniors on low-sodium diets suffer from severe muscle cramps. But here's the crucial distinction. I'm not talking about processed table salt, which is stripped of all its natural minerals and loaded with chemicals. I'm talking about pure natural sea salt that contains over 80 trace minerals your muscles need to function optimally. Modern medicine has taught us to fear sodium, but here's what they don't tell you. Sodium and potassium work as a team. You cannot have healthy muscle function with one without the other. When you drastically reduce sodium while increasing potassium, which is what most seniors are told to do, you can actually make muscle cramps worse. Natural sea salt provides sodium in its proper form, along with trace minerals like magnesium, calcium, and dozens of others that support muscle function. When you use high-quality sea salt in moderation, you're giving your muscles the complete mineral profile they need to contract and relax efficiently. I've seen seniors who were told to eliminate salt from their diet suffer from debilitating muscle cramps. But when they switched to using small amounts of natural sea salt, their cramps often disappeared completely. The key word here is natural. This is nothing like the processed white powder most people think of as salt. The amount of sea salt you need is much smaller than you might think. I recommend adding just a pinch of high-quality sea salt to your drinking water once or twice daily. This helps your body maintain proper mineral balance and supports healthy muscle function. You can also use sea salt lightly in cooking, but avoid processed foods that contain excessive amounts of refined salt. The goal is to provide your muscles with the minerals they need without overwhelming your system. And look for sea salt that's grey or pink in color. This indicates it still contains its natural mineral content. Pure white salt has usually been processed and stripped of its beneficial minerals. Here's exactly how to implement these foods for maximum results. For the first week, focus on adding just 2 foods daily, perhaps a banana in the morning and a handful of nuts as an afternoon snack. Don't try to change everything at once. In week 2, add sweet potatoes and leafy greens to your routine. Try having a sweet potato at lunch and adding spinach or kale to one meal daily. Your muscles need time to adjust to the increased mineral intake. By week 3, incorporate fatty fish twice weekly and begin using natural sea salt in place of regular table salt. You should start noticing improvements in your energy levels and possibly fewer muscle cramps. Week 4 is about fine-tuning and making these foods a permanent part of your lifestyle. By this point, your muscles should be receiving a steady supply of all the nutrients they need for optimal function. As you implement these foods, watch for these encouraging signs. You'll likely notice leg cramps becoming less frequent and less severe within the first 2 weeks. Your legs may feel less heavy when walking, and you might find yourself naturally walking faster or farther without fatigue. Many people report sleeping better because they're no longer being awakened by painful cramps. You might also notice improved balance and stability as your leg muscles become stronger and more responsive. Some seniors tell me their legs feel warmer as circulation improves, and they experience less stiffness when getting up from chairs or out of bed in the morning. Remember, consistency is more important than perfection. It's better to eat small amounts of these foods daily than large amounts sporadically. Your muscles need a steady supply of nutrients to maintain their health. Quality matters tremendously. Choose organic produce when possible, wild-caught fish over farm-raised, and raw nuts over processed ones. Your investment in quality food is an investment in your mobility and independence. Finally, be patient with your body. While some people notice improvements within days, others may take several weeks to see significant changes. Your muscles are healing and rebuilding at the cellular level, and lasting change takes time. But I promise you this, if you consistently nourish your body with these 6 powerful foods, your legs will respond. You have the power to reclaim your strength, reduce your pain, and rediscover the joy of moving freely through your world.